Defining your career goals beyond just a job. After a long time, I've recently had the opportunity to interview a team at Go Global, and it felt like history repeating itself, just as it has many times before. Many young people still apply for jobs and look for work because they need a job, because someone said this job might be okay, or because it might be an opportunity, the next step in their job search. My question is always, why this job? Why this position? Why this company? Why now? In life, we whirl and twirl, making numerous decisions from choosing schools and majors to career paths, selecting workplaces, quitting jobs, and finding new ones. So, what basis do we use for these decisions? Why do we choose that school, that major? Why that workplace, that company? Why do we think our next job and destination will be what, and why? Some people never ask, just drifting with the circumstances. Some ask but haven't found the answer. Some are too lazy to bother and go with the flow. And some know their why very well. Most, it seems, don't know. If you're job hunting, have you ever asked yourself why you are applying to this company for this position? If you don't ask, it means you don't yet know your why, let alone the answer. If you have asked but haven't found the answer, maybe you need to spend more time with yourself to process internally, to converse with yourself, and dig deep into your consciousness to find out who you are, what you are here in this life to do, where your ikigai is, and what you need to do to touch that sacred intersection. For those who are not familiar with ikigai, here is a link to an article about it. Only when you know where you want to go, where your strengths lie, and how those strengths can be applied to specific types of positions and jobs, will you know what kind of job you need to look for. Otherwise, you will just aimlessly drift from one temporary shore to another, then leave again, aimlessly drifting towards uncertain shores. Is that the way? Is that the journey? Is that being proactive and actively involved in your personal development? If not, then what are you doing? I know that knowing is a pain and it's tiresome to keep saying, but I share this again because it seems there are still many people drifting out there, or who have forgotten their anchor point. Now, if you're thinking about quitting, looking for, or changing jobs, maybe you should pause and ask yourself the following questions. 1. Defining your life goals. What do I want in this life? Allow yourself the freedom to dream about what you truly desire, setting aside all challenges, limitations, prejudices, or anyone else's expectations. I say this because I know there will be many buts, but my circumstances don't allow it. But I have to support my family, my spouse, my children, and even my little cat. But I don't have the strength, the ability, or the opportunity to reach my dream job, but in every shape and form. When you haven't even started or thought about it, and you're already saying, but you're limiting yourself, robbing yourself of potential opportunities that might be just around the corner. Don't let buts hold you back. Dreaming doesn't cost a thing. Why not indulge in it? You know why? Because only those dreams have the power to propel you forward, to wake you up every day, to unconditionally fill your energy tank. What do I want in this life? A simple question, yet so few find the answer. How can you find what you're not looking for? How can you know what you want if you don't find it? And if you don't know what you want, what exactly are you searching for? Are you searching for the unknown? Oh, is that unknown waiting for you at the company you're applying to? If so, wow, congratulations. 2. Before quitting or job hunting. If you can't answer the above question, then hold off on quitting your job or applying for a new one. If you don't know what you're looking for, how will you know where to find it? Therefore, quitting or changing jobs is not the way to discover what you want. You're just aimlessly drifting, not knowing why you're there, and thus feeling disillusioned enough to quit. Moving somewhere else will be the same. You'll fall into the who am I, where am I void after the initial excitement wears off. Quitting or changing jobs has never been the solution. Knowing what you want is the key. Without a lighthouse, how will you know where your ship is going? Wandering around, you'll eventually end up back at the starting point, asking yourself again, what do I want in this life? Without resolving the why, nothing in this world is clear and unambiguous. Will you continue to grope in the comfortable fog, searching without knowing what for? 3. Planning for what you want. If you have answered what you want, the next step is to plan. Does what you want align with your abilities? If not, what are you lacking to step into that role and excel? Where can you learn or practice what you're missing? If you currently have an opportunity to do what you want, are you ready for it? Or should you slow down and prepare a bit more? Or should you do something closer to it to learn first, and then seize the opportunity when you're ready? How fast or slow? How long or short? Whether you succeed or not, all depends on your planning. Opportunities always present themselves when you're ready. 4. Finding the right environment and organization. Once you know how the way to reach your destination, you can start asking where the environment and organization are that you will partner with to pursue your thing while contributing to their journey. Where you apply, which company, and why that company should be as clear as daylight to you, without a shred of doubt, not just randomly landing somewhere, not half-heartedly relying on luck. When you present yourself with uncertainty, how can an organization trust you enough to welcome you? Therefore, where to look is the final question you ask yourself. Always go back to what you want and how you will achieve it first. People often make decisions based on emotions. Quitting because of boredom. Stopping due to a lack of interest. Halting because something feels off, and so on. Sometimes, we should slow down, ask ourselves questions, and gain a clearer understanding of our journey before taking the next step. What am I looking for? Is it really about finding a job, or am I actually seeking a sign pointing towards my true destination? Thanks for watching. If our journey into adaptation and success captivated you, hit that like button and subscribe for more engaging content like this.